Starting recording. 3, 2. I think it's going. RJ, welcome back. Oh, yeah, baby.
Hammy graduate, baby. That's what they
RJ,
call
I am
it.
so ready for you to be back. I was so excited for it. Oh,
Ah,
my God.
I was frothing out the mouth to come back, Ian. I was watching clips from the past couple episodes. I watched the past couple episodes too, and particularly last week, if you followed me on, what's it called, on all the social media platforms, you saw that I was not happy with John, and we'll get into that. And
Not at all.
yeah, I'm ready. I picked the worst possible time to take a 2 week hiatus for school, but we graduated. We got the job
Dude,
done.
so much has happened in the past 3
And
weeks.
yeah, I was like,
I was like, what the hell?
I have so many takes right now.
I was, well, first off, baseball has been fucking crazy, dude. How
Let's
have
get
you
into it.
been? How have you been?
Oh, you know what? Well, I'm wonderful.
Let's go over you for a little bit because I've been missing you. Listen, we've been having some good episodes, but I miss you.
Gonna make me cry, Ian. I'm wonderful. Like I just said, we got the job done. We walked across the stage yesterday. We
Congratulations.
did it by the skin of our teeth in 2 classes, but we did it.
Still did it.
We started off. They had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, but we battled back and we got that degree. So I'm wonderful. We just got back earlier today. I like since I knew I was recording in this room. I in like during the Eagles game, I was like in this room cleaning it. Like I didn't even have this TV on here. I was like just cleaning and getting it ready because I wanted to have like a space. And I'm so ready to like do so much more for the podcast. Cut some clips. I already told you that. I'm cut some more clips. I want to do 2 a week by myself, and I'm ready to like really now that I'm done school, really like pour my heart and soul into this even more than
Yes.
I was, because I will be honest, Ian. I got to give Ian a shout out. He's done a lot of work with this. He's bought some new mics. He's got the new audio thing. He's been doing a lot, cutting clips and all that stuff. So
Focus right. Woo.
so from now on, it's gonna be back to a 50-50 split, kind of like when we started, and we're gonna take this thing to the moon from here on out.
Absolutely. Dude,
This
we've
is
been
this
gaining
is
some traction.
this is where we start the track to getting paid for this shit,
Yes. Yes.
and even a little bit, even a
Like
penny.
I want to get at least one sponsor, maybe a local sponsor. Maybe we could get Glenn Miller hosting this bitch because that's where I got this beer, and that's where I usually get my beer when I'm drinking it on
Maybe
the podcast.
I'm gonna talk to Wawa. My brother works there. Maybe when he graduates, he said he might want to work for corporate. I'm gonna get him in.
Listen, their hoagies are good. We've gone over this before, but their fried pierogis.
Oh no, we're not known for the. I will say Sheets has the fried stuff. If you wanna, I've always said Sheets.
I don't even think Sheets has pierogis. Maybe
No,
they used to, but I don't know if they have them right now.
I don't know, but I know Sheets has got some good fried stuff. But like when it comes to like some quality food, we got it at the Wawa. That's all I'm gonna say.
Absolutely.
And I'm back in Wawa country, and I just remember that, and I'm fucking pumped. I'm ready to go.
Yes,
Long story short,
absolutely.
I'm good. I'm great. I'm wonderful.
Anything else about you other than graduating that's been going on the past 3 fucking weeks?
Just been doing a lot of studying, really. Like that's all I was really doing. Yeah, went out with my brother and my mom for a little bit last night. It was a lot of fun. Out of nowhere, we were at Twisted. My brother's like, "Ma, we got to go home." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, it looked like you guys were having fun.
I was like mad, but then I was like, well, at least he knew it was time to go.
Absolutely.
Um,
It's always good when you can kind of know when it's time to leave.
but yeah, now I'm here. I'm permanently in Delaware, where gas is cheaper, and you can get liquor and beer in the same place. So what could
Isn't
be?
that glorious?
And there's one right there.
I
I
wish we
could
could do
walk
that in
to if
PA.
I want to. It's great, and my job is 2 minutes down the road. I'm just very happy. I'm starting like my life now. Like I've obviously my life started when I was born, but like I'm starting my real adult life now, and it's very exciting.
Feels official.
Yeah, I'm not done studying because I still got to pass the state board for nursing, like to get my license. But
Hmm.
that's not obviously that's kind of stressful, but It's not as intense of like studying. I just
It's
doing
not like
practice.
taking the bar.
No, and it's not like the same like you. The way the tests work, I'm not going to explain the NCLEX. That's people don't want to hear about that. But it's basically just doing a
Nursing,
bunch
that's
of
all you need to know.
it's basically just doing a bunch of practice questions, figuring out what I missed or don't like have a deficit in my knowledge, and just go over it real quick. So
Hell yeah.
that'll be a couple like probably 3 months from now, depending. Cleaning off your jersey.
What's this? What's that? Does it say NHL? Yeah, it says NHL. Yeah, I got the Penguins throwback.
Is that a Stadium Series jersey?
Ooh.
Or is it
the
retro?
whatever the retro is this year? I got
Yeah,
it without a name on the back. I figured that would be. I like how it looks, and
Yeah.
honestly, I just did that because I found out the history behind it.
Oh,
So the Penguins
history
used to
lesson.
be the Pirates.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought they came into the league
You would
as the
not
Penguins.
believe this. So, the Pittsburgh Pirates were an American professional ice hockey team in the National Hockey League, based in Pittsburgh from 1925 to 1926, and then 1925 to 1930. And the nickname comes from the baseball team, also based in the city. So they had the same names for a little bit there.
It was only 6 teams until like the 60s, though. Or were they like I don't well, maybe
I don't know.
or
If it was until the 60s.
maybe the original 6 that are still here are like the ones that lasted until because it was the 60, the Flyers, the Penguins.
This is Wikipedia, so
Golden Seals. But no, they were probably some type of team. Obviously they did the jerseys, the official jerseys from it. So
yes. Let's see here. So okay. The Pirates were the first team in Pittsburgh to wear black and gold.
Oh, so that's where it started from.
That is why I got the jersey, because it's part of Pirates history, honestly, too. And I thought that was just really interesting. So the Pirates didn't wear black and gold until 1948. They wore red, white, and blue until then.
Sorry, there's
and then
a plane going by or something.
Oh. And then the Steelers didn't exist until 1933. 3 years after the team left town, and then 2 years after the franchise just completely disbanded.
And I'll add to your history lesson here. During World War I, the Eagles and the Steelers conjoined together as one team and were the Steagles, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, they were the
I've heard of that. Yeah.
The 40s, yeah, because they didn't have enough players to field one team each, so they came together and they became the Steagles.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that, I don't think. And I think even less people know this. I mean, I didn't know it until
I didn't know it.
So I think someone retweeted it on Twitter.
You just gave me a little history lesson there.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. It's so nice. It fits. If I lose my beer gut a little bit more, it'll fit even better. It fits pretty good right now.
Yeah, I got to get back on that. I haven't worked out at all in like 3 weeks because of everything.
Yeah, but they didn't have small, medium, large. It was the actual sizes of the jerseys, like 40, 42, 44, 46.
What the hell?
So I got a 46. I think 48 would have been perfect, but 46 is pretty good.
Like a suit?
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe it's like inches, like.
I think it's your arms,
like your
or something.
Torso.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't. They didn't. When I played hockey, it was small, medium, large, extra large. Then I usually get an extra large for the pads.
Yeah. So let's just get the fuck into baseball. The stove fucking exploded. It wasn't even hot. It just exploded right off the bat.
Yeah, I think I've missed stuff, but I've seen the big things. So I'll let you, of course, take the lead on baseball as usual.
Yeah. A record $1.6 billion were spent at the winter meetings, and even more has been spent since then.
Jesus
with
Christ.
The signing of Kodai Senga last night by the Mets, which is just absolutely absurd. We'll go over that in a second. And then who was it? Brandon Nemo also with the Mets signed after that.
Oh, they
re-signed
Nemo.
Dude, the Mets are going wild.
Oh, they're gonna. I mean, that's what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah, can't pass up Verlander. 2 years, $86 million.
I feel like people kind of shit on them for losing DeGrom, but he's like out of I can almost I don't know, maybe DeGrom is finally like just not hurt in Texas, but
Mm-hmm.
if he stays the same, Verlander and DeGrom might play the same amount of games between the two in 5 years. Like it's very
Yep.
possible.
Oh, I think Verlander's a workhorse. He always has been. Last year was kind of like when he got injured, that was kind of an anomaly for him.
Yeah, and
He
he
just
like
maintains. It's insane.
he's just nails. Like you just got a guy
Yeah.
who you know is gonna go out and just
Can still
stuff it.
crank it up to 98. Like
Yeah,
that was just, oh my God. And then
and
so
he's
let's
married to Kate Upton, so that's also a bonus.
absolute bonus. Oh my God.
That cat daddy gif. Ugh. A lot of a lot of boys turned into men when that
Oh,
came out.
you just unlocked a memory in me that I forgot I had. And that took me back to like the days of Tumblr.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure there
If
was
you
some
know
pretty
what
good
I mean.
sure there was some pretty good deep fakes on that. People
Not
just
not back then. I was just,
oh no.
just the GIF would come up and that was good
Oh
enough for
yeah.
me back, you know.
He got you could get.
So yeah, you know what? We're on the Mets. Let's just go over the Mets.
Go ahead.
Their payroll stands at $345 million.
Now, with that,
Holy fuck.
how many times over could they pay for the Pirates team with that?
So right
A
now
lot.
the Pirates payroll currently stands, since no one's gone through arbitration yet, $30 million. So that could pay, well, first off, they're so far over the luxury tax that they have to pay like 60% in taxes.
He doesn't care.
So that $345 million instantly turned into $421 million. Their payroll currently stands at $421 million after penalties.
Uncle Stevie don't care.
The net worth of, I can't remember what owner it was $500 million of one of the owners of a team in baseball. I cannot remember which one it was. I wish I could.
Jesus.
And Steve Cohen does not care that he's spending $420 million in 1 year, and
No,
will
because
pay even more after arbitration and stuff.
like you're in New York.
I'm
If
sure they're
you
not done yet either.
yeah, if you're in New York, you pay that money like, and you make that team really good. I mean, people are gonna come to watch the game, even if they're not Mets fans. Like if they're just, you'll get a lot more casuals. So it's like, oh, hey, the Mets are good. Let's go watch the Mets. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have packed stadiums a lot more of the year than you wouldn't. So
I just, it's hilarious to see the Yankees Twitter blowing up over this. They're
they
like, the Mets payroll is $200 million more than ours. Go out and get someone. We don't even care that you signed Judge anymore. Go out and get someone.
yeah, like Judge was the thing that they like had to do. Like that's the thing. Like just do that. That was like all right, but you don't like nothing changes just signing Judge.
Yeah.
You're just running it back basically. Now you need to go get other people, which didn't. Who got that Yoshida guy? That guy from Japan. Did he sign
The
with
Red
someone?
Sox. The Red Sox.
Oh,
Masataka
really?
Yoshida, 5 years, $90 million.
I
There
know
is
he was.
a posting fee of 15 million, so the Red Sox $105.4 million.
I know there was like during the World Series or something. Someone I don't know if it was real or not, but someone said that he had wanted to come play with the Phillies, and I was like, I have no idea who this guy is, but apparently he's really good. So
I saw that picture. He posted a picture on Instagram or something
yeah,
of him in like a Philly shirt and holding Philly stuff. But the Phillies did well.
yeah, we got a couple. Obviously, we got the big one that I think pretty much ever, even before like in the middle of the World Series, people were like, yeah, the Phillies are just gonna go all out for Trey Turner.
Yeah, Trey.
I'm happy.
Yeah, Trey. Have you seen that guy on Instagram?
I have not.
He just smashes watermelons, squirts mustard all over himself. He drilled like 50 holes in a watermelon and filled them all with blunts and smoked it out of the watermelon. Yeah, Trey. And he always does that like before he does the stunt.
Oh my god.
It's
funny.
that was like the old days of Instagram.
Oh boy.
I think he just restarted his profile. But yeah, Dave Dombrowski used that money that he was like, I should have spent more than $300 million on you, Harper. He used that money to go out and get Trey.
Yeah, who else did we signed a couple other good people.
Simon Walker, 4 years,
Oh
72
yeah,
million.
he's like
That's a lot. That's a lot. 18 million for a guy who was almost out of baseball like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
I mean, he was pretty good for the Mets, wasn't he? Like I
He
remember
was, but
I remember
I don't
betting
know.
on him a lot.
I mean, he's changed his pitch selection and repertoire so much, but that just seems like a lot for Taiwan Walker.
Yeah, I feel like I'd want. Rodon hasn't signed with anyone yet, has he?
No, actually.
So I don't know if we're like in the hunt for that. Another starting pitcher would be great because like Ranger Suarez really came into his own, and we still have Wheeler and fucking what's his name, right?
Nola, yeah.
Yeah. So like getting one more to have like a solid 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and then having Walker as a nice fifth. So that'd be nice. But and I mean Trey is a great bat and good fielding
Absolutely.
too. So like he'll get those
Speedster.
he'll get those like base hits that we need that like we couldn't get in the World Series to get a couple people home. Like we were heavily reliant on just hitting home runs in that World Series. So
yeah, absolutely.
it'll be very good.
He's a doubles machine.
Yeah. And now that I'm like here, I'll definitely get all the Phillies games. So I think I might try and watch some more baseball.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
We'll do
that would be awesome.
Maybe try and get up to a couple games. I'm only an hour and a half away.
Dude, we could try to go. I'm also an hour and a half away, so that would be perfect.
Yeah, because I can.
We could podcast from the parking lot.
We could stay at my mom's place because she's only half hour away. So like if we could make a weekend out of it.
Oh hell yeah, dude, that would be awesome. I definitely have to go to Pirates games next year. I didn't go to any this year for some reason. I missed out. Yeah, I mean, there's right. I don't know about missed out.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Pirates, we won the draft. Let's go.
I don't know if it's
number one.
I don't know if it's because I'm not as into baseball. I don't, or maybe it's just because other drafts like don't really like your draft pick, your number one draft pick. You're not going to see him for like 5 years,
possibly
maybe?
Like 3 to 5, 4 to 5 years. Henry Davis will probably be up next year. We drafted him 2 years ago.
Like, do people get as up? Like, do real baseball fans get as up for like the MLB draft as like people do for?
Well, this year like they had the draft lottery.
Yeah, I know that
was
the first
stressful as fuck to watch. Oh my god.
The NFL is the only major league that doesn't have a lottery now.
Yep. And I mean,
I think they should. I mean,
I don't think the NFL should. I don't know. It's just too much of a, especially for the NFL where the talent contributes right away all the time.
Yeah.
In NBA they kind of do, but
I mean, nothing
is so much different than
NBA. Nothing matters after the first. I mean, nothing really matters after the lottery picks. Really, like after that,
there's only 2 rounds.
Yeah, you're not really getting
exactly. It's a little bit different.
I mean, sometimes you might luck out, but you're not really getting starters after the first 15 picks. Like, and unless you're like a standout star, like you're not. They're not really going to be making an impact right away. Yeah, and like watching March Madness a lot more the past couple of years, I'm like recognizing these people now, where I'm starting to get it more.
Yeah, I think the NFL draft is so interesting in that way because 7th rounders can contribute right away. There's no if you're fucking good, you're fucking good.
Mm-hmm. And if you got that dog in you, you'll show
absolutely.
It. And you'll start. Like the guy on the fucking Lions, he's starting now. He was like a 7th rounder. Rigo,
yeah, Rigo from Hard Knocks back when we did that Hard Knocks
Rodrigo.
Episode. Yeah. But Oh shit, I cannot remember what I was gonna say. It just completely blanked out there.
You were talking about how like the seventh rounders in NFL can even like make a contribution right away. I don't know if that helps you.
No, it doesn't. It was right on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot remember.
I mean, nothing will compare to like NFL's just king in America at this point. Like nothing will compare to anything that they do. Like even like the NHL draft, it's not as like the NFL has just made everything they do like just somehow their marketing has been great over the years where it's just everything they do is much more important than everything else in sports. Like there are actual people that watch the draft all 3 days and watch every single round.
I watched the first two, like the first 2 days, pretty close.
I do the first and second round, and then after that, I'll just check and see who drafted who on ESPN or something. Other than that, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, but it was super exciting. That was I like freaked out in the hotel room. I was with my coworker.
I saw your video,
and I was like, "Yeah, the Pirates won!" And he was like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, I am not. I am not well."
Oh my goodness. Anything else with baseball?
There were. I just really think that'll diminish tanking a little bit. The Reds got fucked. They had the same record as the Pirates, and they're picking 7th. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else. There's still a couple more names out there, but
yeah, Jameson Taillon, Cody Bellinger signed with the Cubs. Xander
the
Bogaerts.
Cubs are making some moves.
Yeah,
Cubs are making some moves. You watch out for them. They're suddenly just spending a bunch of money. They got rid of everyone 2 years ago, and now they're like, all right, we're all back in.
The Padres signed Xander Bogaerts. That was another big contract, $280 million.
Oh, yeah, the Padres are becoming a team that just signs everyone too, but then is not good.
They always never live quite up to expectations just because they're the Padres. They were like the Browns of the MLB.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. I think it all started when Machado went there, and then it's just built since.
Yeah, exactly, and Tatis and everything.
Tatis was he was a homegrown guy though. He was like they drafted him or he came up in their system. I don't.
They traded for him from the White Sox organization
when he was
for
probably
James Shields.
The fuck is that?
A starting pitcher that no one remembers besides a handful of people.
Besides you.
But yeah, I was gonna say besides me, but I always get reminded by someone else.
Well, you want to talk some college ball?
Let's talk some college football.
All right, let's talk some college football.
God damn it, that's pissing me off that I cannot remember what the fuck I was gonna say, and it was a good point too, and I cannot remember. I'm gonna watch this back, and I might add it. I might just add it back in.
There you go. Go ahead. You do that.
Because once I watch it over, I will remember. Heisman.
Yeah. So what? When last week when you recorded, you were watching. All the conference championships were over, right?
We did the reaction. Yeah, we did the reaction to the.
That's
Final
right.
Four.
Live reacted, and John got something completely wrong and just completely gaslit you. You were like, I think you asked about like a 5-6 bowl game or something, and John was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's the Cotton Bowl," and I was like, "No, that's completely wrong."
Yeah, he was like Alabama and Tennessee, like that's no one wants to watch that bowl game, and I was like, yeah, I hope no one wants to see that rematch. And I was like, is that a game? And he was like, oh yeah, it is. That's why they showed it.
It's just so funny. Like it's very funny seeing people like interact with like different groups of friends because like if he was with like Shane, me, and Corey, we would have like just called him out on that. Like we would have like known that and just called him out on it right away and be like, John, no, that's like not right at all. And he'd be like, oh well, whatever. And then
I did look it up later and told him that I was like, no, Alabama's playing who are they? Who are they playing?
No, not Utah.
USC? Or is it Tennessee USC?
No, Tennessee and Clemson is playing in the Orange Bowl, which is awesome.
Oh, okay.
I love that. Two orange.
You know what?
in the Orange Bowl.
Let me look up the bowl schedule so I
look at the
don't
bowl
get this
schedule.
wrong.
we can react to some of the bigger games for the bowls. But I will say so Heisman. I'll talk Heisman while you go through that. Caleb Williams ends up winning, which deservedly so. He was very good. I did. I had placed a bet on Max Duggan to win right before the Big 12 championship game because it was plus 1,300, and I was like, if he has a fucking game today after they lost yesterday and like win, like he's got to win it. And that
was a heart-moving performance. I feel so bad for him that he didn't win it, but I understand why.
It's like dying on the ground. He was on he did like the media rounds in New York, so he was on the Barstool podcast, and listening to him talk, he's a cool kid. He is very like just down to, he wasn't giving like they get their media training and stuff. He was just like, it was just like he was talking like you and I. He was just like, I don't know, man. Like they asked him about, he was like, how awesome is it to have like Quentin Johnson as a wide receiver where you can just, he's like, oh yeah, it's great. You can just close your eyes and throw it and he'll catch it. Like no one would ever say that before.
Yeah, he seems pretty chill and like down to earth,
Very cool. And he hasn't decided if he's going to declare like come back for next season. So that'll be interesting, for them next year. But I was holding out that hope. I thought maybe there's a lot of people that apparently vote for the Heisman before like championship weekend, which is stupid.
I could see that because some people, like some of the finalists, for example, don't get an extra game. So why would you judge an extra game?
That's true.
So
there was
a
lot of people. There was a lot of people kind of saying that as far as like the playoff a lot of people were saying the playoff should have been how it was before conference championship week because Ohio State got the benefit of not having to play an extra game. Like USC played that extra game, lost, and then they were out. But it's because they were a 2-loss team, but it kind of, I think they would have had a typical Lincoln Riley performance in the playoffs and just gotten blown the fuck out
against Georgia. Yeah.
They would have. I think Ohio State is a better game. And I think Ohio State probably deserves to be there more. Next year, watch out. I mean, USC, that Big 12 game, I've never seen, or Pac-12 championship game, I've never seen worse tackling in my entire life. They were, I mean, the Utah players were bouncing off the defenders like pinballs. They were just like, bing, 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 gone. And I was like, wrap the fuck up. What are you doing?
Like I said last week, I met that guy from Utah at Hoagies here in Mechanicsburg. And I'm sure he was super happy. Utah Dan.
Georgia, oh my God. Could you imagine Brock Bowers like barreling through USC's defense?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That would not be good.
Any of their tight ends, really? Like, they would have had a field day.
That would be scary. Alabama plays Kansas State in the Sugar Bowl.
Kansas State is going to beat the ever-living shit out of Alabama. They will not care. No Bryce Young, no Will Anderson.
Are they? Oh, they're not playing?
No. They're getting drafted. I think they already said it. And they will not. What are they playing in the Sugar Bowl?
Yeah, the Sugar Bowl, the All-State Sugar Bowl.
You think Nick Saban's going to care about the fucking Sugar Bowl when there's a playoff?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure the last time they were out, they got blown the fuck out. They were out of the playoff. Like that's for betting purposes. Check before you like bet on any games. Check and see like who might have opted out, some key players, because that can really change a lot. Like
absolutely.
And what teams it like matters to, like can really like I just don't think Alabama's really going to care. Like Alabama is championship or bust. Kansas State, like it's interesting. I love bowl season.
Yeah, it's going to be. So do you think Caleb Williams is going to be out for this Tulane game? Because he had Lincoln Riley said he had a significant hamstring injury.
I don't know. Depending on how bad it is, don't like risk hurting him for next year.
Mm-hmm.
But like if he plays, there's a possibility he's done playing by halftime against Tulane. Like I know Tulane was good, but I don't know. I think
be an interesting. I think USC is going to blow him out.
Yeah, I think people would probably shit on him if he doesn't play, but like I don't know why risk it. Like he's definitely going to be a top pick after next year, and they probably have aspirations to actually make the playoff next year. So I mean, if I was Lincoln, if I was Lincoln, I'd be like, yeah, don't worry about it. What bowl are they playing in?
The Goodyear, the Cotton Bowl. The Cotton Bowl.
I guess it doesn't matter what bowl it is. I don't know why I asked that question.
I mean, that's I mean, by name, it does kind of matter. I mean,
it's New
the
Year's
Cotton
Six.
Bowl still has some weight to it. I mean, Penn State and Utah are playing in the Rose Bowl. That's pretty fucking cool.
That'll be an exciting game. I think that'll be a really good game. Like two
I hope
very
so.
similar.
I really hope so.
Very similar play styles.
I really feel like Utah's gonna win though by maybe not a lot, but I feel like by like 10, 8,
The
10.
Rose Bowl is always a very good game. Like, do you remember the Utah Ohio State game at all last year in the Rose Bowl? It was unreal.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I think it was like 60 something to 60 something, or like
it
was a high scoring game.
We've been doing this for so long that I forgot we didn't even go over football like last year. I feel like we've just been doing this.
No, we didn't. We didn't do football. We started with like hockey and
started in like March.
Basketball. Yeah, we started like after March Madness or like middle of March Madness. I think it was.
Did we start in May? Was it in May? No, oh no, yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't March. It wasn't March.
It was in March Madness because I was tweeting about like that stuff.
Yeah, because the birthday episode was like number 6.
Yes. It was. Yeah, I love talking football. I just love chopping it up with the boys.
I do too.
But it's. I'm trying to think. What other major bowl games we got?
Let's see here.
I have the
schedule up.
Sean Clifford's gonna play. I'd assume he'd play. Like, I don't know if he's really getting ready for the draft.
He has nothing to fucking lose.
All he could do
versus Purdue.
That
might be a good game.
At Purdue just lost their head coach. I think LSU kicks the ever living shit out of it. Yeah, he went to Louisville.
I did not even see that.
Yeah.
Oh, this one was funny. I saw people shitting on this on Twitter. The Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl, Ohio versus Wyoming.
Yeah, because it's a MAC team in a Mountain West Conference or whatever.
Yeah, they were like, why couldn't you get a better bowl game? Do you want to watch it for free on our website or not?
Yeah, like it's like that. That's just never mind. I'm not gonna get butthurt about it. That's just what the Arizona Bowl was always a MAC team and a Mountain West team. So it's like, you know what? Maybe in 5 years they have I don't know. They won't have anything else, but I'm interested to see because
who knows?
They did their first like live like broadcast thing they did with basketball this year. Like they were supposed to have the Arizona Bowl last year, but one of the teams backed out. So they didn't do it, and I was very excited for it. And the basketball one was very fun because they talked about like the bets they had and they talked about lines and stuff, and it was very like the one game it was a complete like blowout, but they were shouting at the one team to shoot the ball because they were like 1 point away from hitting the over. And so like it's just like Dave and Dan like shoot it. So,
shoot it.
It's a different aspect. I'm excited for it. Obviously I am because, you know, I'm a fanboy, but it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see how they do it with football.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Because if it's bad, I will acknowledge it's bad.
I did see this. I just wanted to mention this. Lamar won the Heisman in 2016.
Yes.
And Stetson Bennett was a finalist this year. They were both born in 1997.
Oh yeah, he's old. Because he went to Georgia.
That's crazy.
Like wasn't good. Then he left, went to JUCO, and then walked back on Georgia, and now he's starting quarterback. He shouldn't have been there. That Hendon Hooker still should have been there. That was one thing I was mad at. Yeah, Hendon Hooker. I know he got hurt, but I don't care. Hendon Hooker made Tennessee basically the center of college football for most of the season. Tennessee was the center of college football until they lost to South Carolina and he got hurt. He deserved to be there for what he did.
Even before that.
And Stetson Bennett, he's like, yes, he's doing exactly what Georgia needs him to do, is make some plays. Like he's not the guy. Like the guy on Georgia is the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And he just makes the throws that he needs to. Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been there. Hendon Hooker should have been there.
One of the most punchable faces.
Stetson Bennett
in fucking college football. Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
What? Absolutely.
You think? I don't know.
He looks like a dickbag.
Let me look at his face again.
Oh my God! Look at the picture of them holding putting their hand on the Heisman.
Oh,
He looks like a fucking dick.
Let's see images.
I'm here. I'm the best.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking moron.
Yeah, he does. Oh wow. That's really bad. He does. He does have a very punchable face.
Dude, he always looks like that. And last week when
Who's worse? Him or that the quarterback Penn State signed that we talked about at the beginning of this year?
oh.
The Logan Paul lookalike guy. Who's got the more punchable face?
He might still be a minor, so I'm still gonna have to go with Stetson Bennett.
There you go. I'm trying to just look at some other bowls here that might be interesting. Okay.
Pitt UCLA. I don't know. There's really I don't
know if TTR would play their quarterback.
Yeah,
he might be getting ready for the draft too. Oregon, North Carolina might be.
I just saw that.
I don't know if Bo Nix is going to play.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He got hurt, I think.
There's so many like
Florida State,
just weird bowl games this
Florida
year.
State, Oklahoma will be fun to watch if you don't like Oklahoma, because Florida State is going to stomp the ever living shit out of Oklahoma.
I hope so.
They are on the up and up. I watch out for them next year. They might make a push because Jordan Travis is absolutely electric, and they had a very good season. They had a season. Their season this year is like Tennessee's last year, where Tennessee kind of was rising up a little bit last year. Watch out for them. Watch out for them next year.
So we have to talk about basically the bowl game of the year that happens every year. Army Navy.
Oh yes,
broke the over for the first time since 2005.
I know, it was
in
like
the double overtime.
What was it? 37 or something?
37 points.
Jesus.
The over under was 32. I think it was 32 or 36.
So
30.
good.
It was 32 or 36, one of the two. And because they went into overtime, they broke it.
Damn. I want to go to that next year because it's in Philly. Or I don't know. They've been going to MetLife sometimes now. So if it's in Philly next year, I definitely want to go.
That would be cool.
Right, I like the bowl pageantry stuff. I want to hear a real stinker of a bowl game that we have to have.
What's that?
Iowa and Will Levis Kentucky team. The over under. Guess the line. What's the over under in that game?
35.5.
31.
Oh.
All right, fuck these stupid bowls. Let's start talking about the playoff.
Let's talk about fucking bad.
Yeah, that's awful. I just wanted to mention that. All right, so we got number 1 Georgia against number 4 Ohio State. Ian, let's do an early prediction right now. Let's predict how each game is going to go.
Let me write this down. I'll write this down. We both have the same amount of picks. Actually, you have one more pick wrong than I do on the NFL schedule right now. You have 5 wrong. I have 4 wrong.
Well, I predicted us to be 12-5, so and we're 12-1. So I definitely got a lot.
And we're 6-6. So I think
I probably had us losing to the. Did I change the Colts back to? I think I had the Cardinals as a loss. I had the.
You had like fucking 3 in a row. You had 3 in a row right here.
Probably Titans, Colts.
You had them losing. You had them losing to Indianapolis, Green Bay, and Tennessee.
Yeah, that was what looked like to be our toughest stretch, and Indianapolis sucked, and we beat the ever.
This isn't looking bad. Yeah, this is not a bad schedule. Looking pretty damn good to go 16-1.
Look, I'm not going to get into it because we're not at NFL yet.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay, so 1 Georgia against 4 Ohio State.
Yeah, I know I said I think it's going to be very similar to I think it's just going to be similar to the way the Tennessee Georgia game went. Like Georgia will get a lead and they'll just sit on it because they're like I don't unless something drastically changes because they're not getting Jackson Smith and Jigba back. He's declaring for the draft. I think he just kind of opted out for the season. Like he kind of got hurt and he was like, yeah, I'm just not really going to
Not
play.
risking it. That makes sense.
He
Yeah.
did like the Joey Bosa, and he's going to be like electric next year. People are going to forget about him.
So I think as long as CJ Stroud is playing, I think they have a chance.
Hey, dude, I just like Georgia is just Michigan but better, and we saw how that result played out with Ohio State, Michigan. Like they'll just lean on. Like they got all these California boys now at Ohio State. They don't got these.
I don't think
Midwestern boys.
Georgia. I don't think Georgia has as good of a run game as Michigan does. And I think that's the big. I think that was the big thing. They picked up the run game in the second half. Michigan did, and they were unstoppable after that. Georgia doesn't have the same caliber of running backs that Michigan does.
No, they just have big people. They just have big people, and like Stetson Bennett makes the plays that he needs to, and I don't know what is gonna. I mean, I think Georgia's gonna win. I don't think Ohio State's gonna have a chance. I'm gonna say 32-17 Georgia.
32-17 Georgia. Okay.
Change that 2 to a 5. 35.
35-17 Georgia. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Georgia as well, but I think it's gonna be probably 31-28. 31-28 Georgia.
Okay. You think it's gonna be closer?
I think it's gonna be a close game.
You think it's gonna end on like a? You're saying 31-28 is Ohio State driving at the end and with a devastating pick that ends it all?
I feel like Ohio State will fuck up at the end, and then Georgia will get into field goal range, kick it with like 5 seconds left. And then Ohio State tries to do something crazy on the kickoff, but they don't make it.
Oh,
how about that?
Ooh, I was thinking Georgia. I was thinking it was going to be like Ohio State was coming back. They're down by 3, time to make one final drive, and the Georgia rush gets to it when an errant throw by C.J. Stroud gets picked off.
I think the game's going to be tied, and Ohio State's going to do something rash at the end there.
I mean, if they they are gonna. They do get Travion Henderson back, so they get one of their best running backs back.
You know what? I'm gonna go 34-31. 34-31.
Okay, that would
just
hit
a little bit more.
That would hit the over.
Yeah.
just for the over. I don't know. I just feel like we saw it play out. I don't know. Unless Ohio State drastic, like all of a sudden finds some kind of guts, because I mean that team just gave up in that Michigan game. Like they quit once they
they got bowled over pretty hard in the second half.
They just didn't want it anymore, and I think that's all I'll say about that game. I think it's Georgia. I hope it's a closer game because that would be fun. I hope
that would be. Is that the? Is that the first one up?
Peach Bowl. That's the late game. So
okay,
Michigan,
that's the late game. Okay.
Michigan. I should have done it the other way, but oh well. It's just what I saw.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see here.
So yeah, we can do TCU Michigan next. I think I've said everything I need to say about Ohio State Georgia. I think it's Georgia, and I think this is
Michigan TCU. Let's see here.
I'm gonna let you go first because I have no idea.
This one is going to be a little bit crazy. I think this one is going to be as wild as the Kansas State game.
The TCU magic is going to keep going. I don't think it dies yet. I think it's going to be.
I think TCU manages to pull it out. It's going to be a little bit low scoring game, like the Purdue game in the first half, but until Purdue got blown out. But I feel like TCU has played enough close games with low scoring that they've been. I don't know. I don't know if Michigan can get it going after so much of a break, because Michigan is a slow starting team in the first place, I don't think this break helps them too much.
Well, it's very weird.
I think this break benefits TCU way more than it does Michigan.
Both of these teams are, yeah, and TCU's been a little banged up. Like Michigan's not going to get anyone back. Corum's out for the year, but both these teams, like if you like TCU's had to come back in like almost all their games. Both these teams do not start fast, so it's very possible that this is a very boring first half, and then all of a sudden the second half is absolute chaos.
I think I'm going to go TCU. Something weird like 26, like 24.
Oh, get a safety in there or something, maybe a mixed extra point.
26-24, maybe a lot of field goals.
Ooh, a lot of field goals. Oh, that'd be so ugly.
That would be ugly. That's what I'm thinking the first half is going to be like. Because every game I've watched Michigan play in the first half, it's kind of scary.
They start slow. Scary. It's what they start slow and they do that thing where they just keep leaning on you. They don't ever really give up on their run game. And I didn't like. You might be talking me into TCU because Kansas State is kind of similar to Michigan. They play the same way. They run the ball. They lean on you and they wear you down. And TCU's played them twice. Like they played that twice. They had that what's his name, Deuce Vaughn. They're basically they're Michigan, like not the greatest quarterback, but
dude, Donovan Edwards is still really fucking.
No,
good.
I know he's yeah. They're both of them were really good. Like they didn't miss a step with Donovan Edwards, like with Corum being out.
Absolutely not.
But and TCU, like I don't want to bet. Like I don't want to go against the TCU Magic because it's so fun and I love Max Duggan, but for the sake of the content, I'm going to stick with Michigan. I'm going to go with Michigan, yes. and this is why, because I think, they're like Kansas State, but they're better than Kansas State. JJ McCarthy's kind of come into his own the past couple games between Ohio State and Purdue, like making some throws, making some play. He made a lot of really big plays in that Big Ten championship game. Like he took over a couple drives. And I think
absolutely
that they'll be able to really get something going in the pass game as well as the run game. And I'm gonna go. Let's go with. I think it's gonna be
69-69.
I'm gonna go with 30. No. 40.
Oh.
42. 30. 31.
42-31. Oh man. Whew. Definitely hit the over.
No, 45. 45.
45-31. Woo.
I think it's close for a while. TCU keeps it close, and then Michigan just does what it does in like the last 2 or 3 drives. They hit them with the dagger and they end it.
Yes. So would you want to go over like the next round, or do you want to say we'll save that for after the first game?
Yeah. We'll save that for after those two.
Yeah. So I got it all written down here. We both have Georgia. You have them 35-17. I have them 34-31. And this is where we split. I like this. You have Michigan 45-31. I have TCU 26-24.
I think we should come up, not this episode, maybe next episode, we should come up with some kind of wager with this. Some type of punishment or something.
So that's what I was going to do. I was going to make the schedule episode, like the NFL schedule episode. Like I was thinking of ideas for that this past week. So I think we could come up with some.
We should start doing some things like that, like a punishment or something. You got to go, something like that.
Yeah, and you have to record it.
We should figure something out. Yeah,
we have to record it and upload it to the channel.
Yes, yeah, that was some good college ball talk. That was fun. And
Absolutely.
Let's talk the pros. Not a lot of games today.
Baking.
Dude. Oh yeah, I almost completely forgot about Thursday.
Baking it up.
I was so ready for our Raiders take to be alive again, and man, it it peeked its head out, and someone just shot it in the fucking head. And Raiders are dead. They suck.
A little bit of shake and a little bit of bake.
Is our Baker take back alive? That Baker's not that bad?
Well, I said I think this is Sean McVay's doing. I will call Sean McVay the GOAT if he can cook with Baker the rest of the season.
Think of Baker's coaches. Like, he was good with the Browns. Like, the Browns,
with
he played well.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
Stefanski was a good coach. But before that, he had Freddie Kitchens. Then he had Hugh Jackson. And he had Matt Rule in fucking what's it called?
Carolina before he got fired.
Baker is a guy that he can do it. He's not gonna, every so often he will come out and just fucking do that. He'll win a game for you. He'll do that. He's a guy who could, if you put the right things around him, he can win you a Super Bowl. He could. You have a good defense. Like, if Matt Stafford calls it quits after this, like if he's just so broken down. Also, I hate that he's wearing 17. It's gross. I hate it. It looks awful. I can't stand it. I don't
have a weird obsession with numbers looking bad.
I do. I don't know where I'm really going with this, but I think that was a great pickup by them, and it doesn't mean anything for their season now. Like, they're out. But next year, I mean, if he stays with Cooper, like, imagine if he had Cooper Kupp.
Will Stafford be healthy next year? Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's
who knows.
I think that's why they picked him up. Like, it's not to save their season this year. I think it's a future thing.
I don't know if it's a future thing. I think it was like a why not thing.
That's also true. It's better than Bryce Perkins or whatever that guy's name was. Oh wow, that was just insane.
I don't know what his name is.
Russell Wilson.
Fuck Russell Wilson. Again, your weekly reminder, as well as we love Reagan, fuck Russell Wilson.
Yes, we love Reagan. Yeah, Russell, fuck that guy. God, the fact that we have, like, his team and him are even ever on the screen is unbelievable. Yeah, that was an unbelievable performance by the Rams. That was gutsy. That was fun. I liked it. The Rams are like, now that Baker's there, the Rams are like, I want to watch the Rams now.
May as well.
Baker's just going to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's no longer the Cooper Kupp show. It's the Baker Mayfield show.
The Bake Show, baby.
Get it cooking. The great LA Bake Off.
Are you guys on a bye this week, or are you playing now? Or did you play earlier?
No, we play tomorrow night. We play the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I looked at that.
Our second Monday night game of the year.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier as to who plays Monday, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to watch that game.
Yeah, no 2 Thursday night games in a row, and then 2 Monday games in the season.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Got a great game tonight. I'll say that. I can't wait to watch that game.
Oh, dude,
so conflicted because my brother got me the new Pokemon game for a graduation present.
Oh,
I want to play it on the TV, but I want to watch that game. So I think I'm gonna have to play it on the Switch. But
have you started it yet?
No, not yet. I've been doing shit.
Well,
I can't wait.
I might have to download it and
wait.
See if we can do some co-op, maybe.
Well, let me play by myself for a little bit.
Give
me my alone time. Give me my alone time. let me.
No, I want to throw Pokeballs at you.
Yeah. Let's get into today's game.
That was so fucking lame.
Yeah, that was.
What the fuck? No. What the fuck, Pokemon?
No. I can say that. I love Pokemon. Pokemon's been a part of my life forever.
But not really.
We love Pokemon.
Pokemon is awesome.
Pokemon's fucking dope, and this new game apparently rocks.
I heard it runs bad on the original Switch, though, so if you have an original Switch, that might be bad.
I don't think so.
I have an original Switch, too, and that's why I've been hesitant to get it. Because I heard it just lags like crazy on the Switch.
It lags in general on any of them. Like, there's just some things that look like you don't get Pokemon for the graphics, all right?
No. Sword and
Oh.
Shield wasn't bad with lagging at all, but I hear it's a problem in this one.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Travis Kelce becomes the 5th tight end in NFL history to eclipse 10,000 career yards. That just happened in this game, apparently.
Oh, let's go. That's pretty awesome. That's a great milestone.
I think he will go down once he's done as the best tight end ever. No, I'm sorry.
I think so.
Gronk was
I
very
mean,
good. But
if his stats just out accumulate Gronk, how could you say that Gronk is better?
yeah, it helps. It helps being in that offense and having that quarterback. So, but I think this year has proven that Travis, other than Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce is what makes that team go. Like people were worried with Tyreek Hill leaving, who has definitely made a difference for Tua. But
Holy shit!
About the fucking Dolphins real quick and Tua. I know the Dolphins lost last week, and everyone's like, "See, told you Tua wasn't good." It's like you lost one fucking game. It was the first game that they lost when he was with them, like played the entire game.
What?
And they were like, no, Tua's not going to be. I heard people saying like Tua's not an MVP caliber anymore, and I'm like, it was one fucking game. What do you mean? Josh Allen's had a couple stinkers too.
With the fick. Yeah, Josh Allen has had many stinkers this season.
Yeah, and some very bad interceptions, like throwing it right to the guy's chest. The Jets.
Yeah,
2 where he was just like, here you go.
Today?
No, the
A
last
couple
game.
weeks ago.
I forgot they played I didn't get to watch
Dude.
like a lot of the games today. I really only paid attention to the Eagles.
So Mike, let's just go over the Jets real quick. Mike
let's start
White.
with that game.
Well, we don't have to go over every game, but I just want to go over this. Mike White left the game in the second quarter after hit to his ribs, came back in 2 plays later, got hit in the ribs again in the third quarter, and left a second time to get x-rays.
That's what happened?
Returned at the start of the fourth quarter and finished the game, and once it went final, left in an ambulance and was sent to the hospital for testing on potential internal injuries.
Why would they keep sending him back out there?
Because he's a fucking dog, dude.
That seems... Well, hey, I mean, might as well.
Dude,
if
he
Zach
wants
Wilson's
to
not your
rupture
guy
his
anymore.
spleen, let him rupture his spleen. Who cares?
That's true.
As long as it's not a concussion, no one gives a fuck.
I mean, you're not completely wrong. No. Concussion, they go back out there, they're like, what an idiot. Anything else, they go back out there, they're like, what a warrior.
I think my fantasy team is doing good at playing a little spoiler today. I haven't checked the score because I don't really care, but
Brock Purdy's just fucking killing it with the Niners today.
I saw him just run it in. Yeah.
He is. He was Mr. Irrelevant. He was the first Mr. Irrelevant to throw a touchdown pass last week.
What? Wait,
He was
really?
He was the final pick in the draft. I think that's what.
Oh my God. If I could share my screen right now, I have a picture of Dan Campbell up in my feed, and it's your head on his body. Wait, let me see. I have to take a picture of this right now. Stay where you are. Stay in place. Wait, go down a little bit. No, put your completely down. No, I mean, no, not like that. Get up a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my God.
Hurry up. I'm using my abs for this.
Oh, I had the flash on. Oh no.
The flash made it not work.
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it. Do it one more time. I'll turn the flash off.
I gotta fucking pose again.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Can you see that? Oh, right.
I saw it.
Let me bring it up on my screen.
That's very funny.
RJ Campbell.
All right, let's get games out of the way that we don't need to talk about.
How about them Lions?
Bengals, Browns, no. Jets, Bills, no. Patriots, Steelers, don't need to talk about. Yeah, let's talk about the Lions, because we, as an Eagles fan, I almost had an amazing day with the Vikings losing, and for a while there, it looked like the Cowboys were going to lose, and I was ready to. I am going to take my victory lap. Don't worry, it's coming, everyone. But I was ready to march you around this apartment as a victory lap because it's coming. The victory lap's coming. But yeah, the Lions are like, watch out for them next year. I mean, watch out for them. The Lions are going to be a team, if they make the playoffs, they're going to be the team that everyone is going to be like, all the talking heads are going to be like, you don't want to see this Lions team in January. Like, you don't want to see the Lions team come playoff time. And I don't think I would. They are playing good. Their offense was always like good. And now they're actually winning games.
Who was it?
Jamal Williams?
Jamal Williams. Jameson Williams. No, Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams. Yeah, I saw that.
Jameson Williams is a monster.
That guy's fast. That guy's
my God.
Pretty fast.
That was awesome. That is what the Lions defense is supposed to look like from now on. Just everyone just going, running as fast as they can down the field, and they will win every time, it seems.
It was his only catch.
It was, but then Shark caught one that was like he just ran past him.
Oh my God.
It was a great day for the Lions.
I love
great day for the Lions. They've won 5 of their past 6.
It looked like for a while there, like Dan Campbell might be getting onto the hot seat because they just kept losing. It was bad, especially after that Patriots game. Like it was like, man. And now, they are fun to watch. They were always fun to watch. Now they're really fun to watch because they're losing. Like it was fun to watch them, but then it was kind of depressing at the end because they always lose in like some horrific fashion. It's a lot of fun. I wish since I was doing stuff, like I said, I only really paid attention to the Eagles. But I wish I would have been able to watch that game and just laugh and watch just Kirk Cousins suck because I like that.
Well, Kirk Cousins didn't really suck too bad. He was 31 for 41 with 425 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, that's because they probably all they did was throw the ball after they were down by so much. I think
31 for 41,
23-10.
It's not like he was missing.
True.
That was pretty crazy.
That was a little bit of a Vikings hater coming out at me.
You just hate the Vikings, huh?
I think it's ever since that NFC Championship game because they fucking came in, they had their stupid fucking skull on the Rocky stairs, and then we just pounded their dicks into the ground.
Man, the skull is so cool.
I would love what we do. I didn't mind it until they did that because the week before was the Minnesota Miracle, and I was like, that was crazy. That was awesome. And then the Minnesota fans wanted to come and fuck around in Philly. And they found out. And then we did the skull. We did the skull in the stadium to them.
Absolutely. There you fucking go. It was funny. The Cowboys probably aren't going to sign OBJ because his knee is not healing.
I saw some people saying that we might sign him. And I was like, why?
What?
Like, I know. I was like, I mean, it'd be cool, but like at some point you just have too many weapons. Like
this is going to be the first year
I love our receivers.
The Eagles are going to have 2 1,000-yard wide receivers, 1,000-yard back, and like a 4,500-yard passing QB.
Dude, if we kept running Jalen, we could have had probably 2 rushers that had 1,000 yards.
It's insane. Miles Sanders went off today too.
I love that he's just coming into his own because for so long, I think I've said it on here before, we just like refused to use him. And I knew he was good because he was averaging like 5 or 6 yards a carry all the time. Mm-hmm. And now like we use him and it's so awesome. And I think we scored let's just get into the Eagles talk. I think we scored 2 touchdowns with all our backups in. With Gardner Minshew and Boston Scott.
Everyone.
And listen, this is another week. Everyone said it last week. John said it last week about his stupid fucking Titans and Derrick Henry 200 yards, a touchdown and all this shit. Guess what? No, we don't. We had the one game. That's it. And it has changed since then. Every week, if there's a flaw, guess what happens the next week? We fix it. The run defense, the Commanders tore us apart with the run. Brian Robinson beat the shit out of us. And guess what? He did.
Dude, he looked insane. That was the first time I think I've watched a full Commanders game.
He's good.
That was crazy. He's big. He's a
beast. And he got shot twice.
Yeah, that's it. That's the more insane thing.
And then what did we do after that game? We said, our run defense is kind of lacking. You know, we know Jordan Davis is coming back. But for the meantime, let's just get Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph. Let's just do that. Now, I think it was the Texans. You know, whoever it was, they ran on us a little bit, but you know they weren't quite in it yet. And now, last week, Derrick Henry, 30-something yards. How many yards did Saquon have today? Like 0, basically. People were talking about our special teams. Did you see Boston Scott's run back today? All I'm saying is this Eagles team is different. People want to keep doubting us. You want to talk about our schedule. Guess what? We beat the fucking team. We beat the dick out of the teams that the teams were supposed to beat. We beat the good teams. We got the teams. Everyone's like, oh, the Giants are frisky today. I'll take them +7. Guess what? We covered that like 4 times over. Fuck all you haters. Fuck you, John. The Eagles are real. Go Birds! EAGLES. Suck my nuts, haters. Fuck all of you. The Eagles are real. I'll take my victory lap because this is so much fun. I have the largest man crush on Jalen Hurts. I was talking about Jalen Hurts last night drunk. I was like, I absolutely love this man. He is my favorite player of all time right now because he's smart. He does it. And Nick Sirianni is a fucking dog. He is a fucking dog. Listen, anyone, come on. Oh, I will gladly take you at the link in the playoffs. Come to the link, Cowboys. You still got fat-ass Mike McCarthy as your coach. You're a little scary, but what happened with the Texans today? You just think of this. It's January. It's cold. And they're going to zoom in on Mike McCarthy, and he's going to look so fucking fat. And, yes, I took that from Big Cat because he said it, and it made me laugh a lot because he is fat, and he is dumb, and he's going to look like he has no idea what the fuck is going on because he just met the Eagles. But I am still a little bit scared of them later this year. But fuck the haters.
Dude, the Philly really came out in you. You said, come down to the link.
Yeah. Come on down to the link. Fuck around and find out, bitches.
I can't do it.
We'll see you. We'll see you there.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's so good.
Come on down.
Oh, it's so
what?
good.
Oh, guess what? Last week, too, we had like 11 penalties. One today. Maybe one more. I think there was one more when the backups were in. But, okay, 2 penalties. Fuck around and find out the rest of the NFL.
12-1, maybe.
And you know what? If we have a devastating loss in the playoff, I will put my hand up and I'll say, you know what? I talked my shit and it came back. But right now, I'm going to talk my shit because we're 12-1 and we're the fucking Birds. So go Birds!
Go Birds! Go Birds!
And that's it.
Little cook session. Little cook session from RJ.
I think Reagan's napping, so I would have yelled if he wasn't.
That's what happens when you let the man cook. I love it.
Let the Philly come out, bitch. Let Philly come out.
Oh my God. Yes.
Bring your ass on down, Kirk Cousins. Bring it on down, Dak. You bunch of pansy ass bitches.
Bring it on down to Homelessville. I just went on a binge of the Justin Timberlake songs and skits on SNL. The first one, it always trends on Reddit, is the not Dick in a Box, but Mother's Day.
Do you have TikTok?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, I guess
absolutely not.
Family Guy's paying someone on TikTok because everyone, like, all I get on TikTok is just Family Guy clips with some fucking flash game underneath. It's like 2 screens in one.
It's your algorithm.
Oh my God, I don't understand it. But it's not just me. There's other people. Hey. Huh? Yeah, you can start the water.
I said done. It's ready.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm really hungry.
Hi, Reagan.
Come here, Poppy. Come say hi to everyone.
Oh my God.
Look around, find out, bitches. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
All right, let's finish up here because I am hungry.
Yes. Anything else that we're looking forward to in this coming week? I don't think anything's happening. This is kind of a slow month a little bit.
I hope tonight. I just hope tonight's game is like electric. None of these games that are going on right now are good at all. I probably won't pay attention to them. But yeah, I'm hoping tonight's game is going to be really fun, and the rest of my week is work and Pokemon.
Dolphins.
And cutting clips.
Yes. Dolphins, 3.5. Dolphins have to cover the spread -3.5. And then also tomorrow, Cardinals have to win. Cardinals money line.
Bet against your own team.
I did. I don't know how the Cardinals aren't favored.
True.
I really don't.
Is it in New England?
No, it's in Arizona.
James Conner's back too.
I have no clue. Dude, Kyler Murray might just go off on him. Hopkins is playing too, so
interesting.
And then like I think
all you bitches out there, root for Ian's fucking bet.
I think 2 wide receivers are out for the Patriots. I don't know if Damon Harris is even playing.
Oh, I really don't want to watch that game now. I'm just gonna play Pokemon, I think.
Yes, $20 bet to win. I think $1,066. I hit the first 5 legs today.
Oh my god!
Bengals money line, Cowboys to cover, Jets to cover.
Cowboys to cover? You mean Texans?
Or Texans to cover? Yeah.
I was like, I don't think you won if you had the Cowboys.
I did tweet that you were stupid if you took the Cowboys -17.5.
You were.
That's just an absurd MLB spread. So it was Texans plus 17.5.
It would be a very absurd MLB spread. Could you imagine the Dodgers winning by more than 17.5 points? You said MLB.
Yeah, I did. I meant NFL. It would also be an absurd MLB. So Texans plus 17.5, Jets plus 9.5, Bengals money line, Eagles money line, Detroit -1.5. So just need Dolphins -3.5 in Arizona.
Nice. Let's do it. Let's get it.
I can cash it out at 191 right now, but that's definitely not worth it.
No.
Absolutely not.
Let it ride. Till at least tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely not going to be able to stay awake for the whole. I'll be able to watch most of it, but I'll probably go to sleep after the third quarter or something. Hopefully by then it'll be decided.
Yeah.
They are in LA. But I don't think that matters.
No.
That should be good. 7-leg parlay plus 5,084.
Oh boy. Well, let's do it, Ian.
Let's go, baby. Let's let it ride.
All
RJ,
right.
It was fucking awesome having you back.
Felt great. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for the future.
It felt good letting you cook.
I felt good cooking again. I was cooking out there in real life. Had the fucking Sunday sauce going, and then I cooked in here. I got a hot mic, baby.
Hell yeah, baby. All right. That was episode 33 of Hoagies and Pierogis.
Let me do it.
We'll see you later, guys. Have a good one.
Peace out.